So in this video, I just wanted to show y'all how I go about watering my garden since I don't have a watering system. So it's kind of hot outside right now, and I'm letting the hose water run for about 30 seconds to a minute so it can start cooling down. The hose is not able to reach. It's not able to reach where the garden beds are. So I typically I used to bring out my watering can, and I would have to carry 2 gallons each trip. I used to have 2 watering cans until one broke. So this Gorrila cart can fit around 50 gallons, and I'm gonna let it fill up. And basically, now I don't have to carry the watering can, which used to be heavy. It's carrying 2 gallons around. But also, this Gorrila cart is much lighter to pull. It basically feels like less weight. I'm mixing my words up there. This feels like less weight than when I'm actually carrying that can or the 2 cans. So I definitely recommend these carts. And like I said in the previous video, it can carry up to 1,200 pounds. I can't remember the size it is. It was easy to put together when I first purchased it. So you can see that water is flowing out quite smoothly, and it's taking a while to fill up, which is a good thing. That means this cart is holding a bunch of water. It's especially holding more water than it looks like it can actually fit. So that's another thing. 4-gallon trips versus 50-gallon trips. This is basically 12 trips from this garden hose to where the garden beds are. It's quite a walk from here. So I'm gonna let this fill up, and then we're gonna come back to y'all. So as y'all can see, the cart is practically full. So now I'm gonna cut the hose off. And that's a lot of water in there. I can only imagine the amount of struggle, especially in this hot weather. That's normally when I do most of my watering, during the hot season. So this is 50 gallons of water, and I'm rolling it quite easy. It's spilling, of course, but I'm gonna be careful. Rolling it real easy, and I'm only using one hand with minimal effort. So I'm gonna bring this to the garden. It's quite a walk away. I'm gonna come back to y'all when I'm there. So the Gorrila cart is definitely good for farm use. If you're, especially if you're setting up new farms, it rolls easily in the grass. Still using one hand, of course. Walking so slow just so I don't spill water. But now we're here. Here's some fig plants that I need to start transplanting. The varieties are LSU Purple, and the other one is GE Neri. I'm not sure how to actually pronounce it, but I can show the tag. GE Neri. And then typically I use my little 2-gallon can. So I actually bought the Gorrila cart for farm use, and I haven't brought it out to the farm yet because I haven't been there this season. But basically, when I start planting my watermelons and whatnot, I'm not gonna really use watering systems because everything is planted so randomly. So I like to just have something that I can easily transport water with. I also have water catch containers placed all around my gardens. So like right there, I just have containers basically there stationed where they are to catch water. Man, that's a big old ahi pineapple plant. That thing is whoa, that's like 5 feet tall. I need to do a big harvest on there. So let's water some of these muskmelon plants. You can see the leaves are starting to kind of look a little droopy. So those are looking droopy. But basically, I like to use this cart and transfer that water to wherever I need it. I mean, it never fails. Well, I wouldn't say it never fails. What I meant to say is it's quite time saving, and it never fails as far as saving time is concerned. So here's a citrus tree with citrus spinach that I probably should plant because I probably should water because it was freshly planted and the sun is beaming down. So right there you can see some water in that water catch. That's what I normally use after it rains. I didn't use it just now because I wanted to basically show what that Gorrila cart can do in the garden. So I'm just watering this Hawari satsuma tree along with the citrus spinach cuttings that I placed in here to work as a cover crop. So that's that, y'all. I'm gonna take care of this watering by myself, but you can see the leaves are starting to curl on some plants. So that's what I need to work on next. But for sure, I need to make sure I get some water on these fig plants that are going to be transplanted out to my farm. I heard from my uncle that my fig trees on my farm are actually performing quite well and they're loaded with fruit. So I'm excited to go out there and see which varieties are producing. I have a few varieties and I have them labeled on my map of the farm. So I'm gonna see what those are producing. I'm hoping the yellow longneck and Celeste are producing. So that's that, y'all. If you have large properties and need to transfer water, this is one of your best bets right here. Get you a Gorrila cart. The thing holds 1,200 pounds, so it'll carry what you put in there for sure, and it rolls easy. It has a good suspension on it, so just a good all-around cart. I use it for everything: hauling dirt, hauling water. It's basically all you need it for. Can even use it to haul kids. All right, see y'all in the next one.